Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I've just come in here to come and kind of reflect on what I've just seen. Okay, I am just a little like a dot. If you want like even a micro dot of the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it possible for a little old me, the God old, little me, to be able to see this historic place. This is the place where Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhum, where they were saved, saved from the people who were chasing them from Mecca. This is Jabal Thur, the mountain of Thur. And for me, this is very special. Why do I say so? Because how is it possible that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed me so much for me to be able to even put my foot on the same valley as the valley which Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also stepped on? That to me is like one of the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I appreciate that, ya Allah. I say shukran Allah, I say alhamdulillah, I say alhamdulillah, 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 rabbil alamin. And this is very important to me. Why? Because when I speak to my students, or when I speak to my children or my friends and family about this, it's pretty historic, because it's like the miracles that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can perform in your life. When you liken down to modern day, sometimes you're in the deepest trouble that you can think of, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes a way out of it. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make a spider create a web on the entrance of the cave for the people chasing Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, not to know that obviously there was somebody in there. Because if you see a spider web, you're gonna think definitely nobody can go through the spider web unless they break the web. And also there was a snake that wanted to serve Allah, not just a spider that wanted to serve Allah. There was also a snake that wanted to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who went and laid down right on the entrance of the cave. Which means that logically nobody would be able to think of getting through the snake as well as the spider web without the spider web being broken, or without the snake biting them or moving from where it was. So it made it very difficult for them to think that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companion Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu would be in that cave, hiding there. Whilst in the cave, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as he was in there, a little bit worried, as anybody would be. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was there comforting him and telling him that everything's gonna be fine. Allah has chosen him, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it easy for him, would make it easy for him to spread, the truth, and to spread al-Islam. And what is important is also to realize that Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was also being bitten severally by a snake whilst it was there, giving kind words and comforting words to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why is this important? Because sometimes people think that they are in trouble and so they can't do dawah. They have many problems, they can't do dawah, or their kids is stressing them out, or whatever the case may be. Whatever problem you're in, you can still do dawah. So don't let problem be what would stop you from serving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from propagating Islam, from spreading good news, from doing sadaqah, whatever it is. That's your own lot. Don't let problems or trials or tribulation stop you from doing those things. Because if Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was shouting and screaming that he was being bitten up by the snake, then obviously the people outside who was chasing them, they would know they're in there, because they would hear them scream, right? And that would even distress Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam even further. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it easy for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to do all the necessary dua. And what he needed to do to take out the vermin, the snake vermin, from the body of Sayyidina Abu Bakr. Sorry, excuse me, from companion Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. So that is just basically what I wanted to say. Whatever you're going through, don't think that because you got problems or because you got issues, you can't help other people out, or you can't for any reason do anything else that is very logical, which would be the right thing to do. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide and guide us and accept Allah to be better. So this is the first step, and inshallah hopefully we'll go to the next step. Maybe this will be a lot shorter, inshallah. Salama.